hot day.
Hello, skateboarders. Welcome to TSM Live Show, Season 2, Episode 9. I'm your host, Tommie Zam. This episode, we're at a backyard skate park in Huntington Beach, California. We have interview with Burdette, as known as Ghost. This episode's featured skater is Myles Strampello, and music by Colby Davidson. You guys ready to get this shit started? In the news and events, BJ Skateboards just sent over Dak Derrigan's pro part. Well, let's peep it. Bones Bearings sent over a commercial of TJ Rogers shredding on some big balls. Let's check out the commercial real quick.
Hey, what's up guys? I've been rocking the new Reds Bones Bearings, which is called the new Big Balls Edition, where it has 6 ball bearings and they're stronger and faster and way more smooth to skate. Pick yourself up a pair at your local skate shop.
Pop Trading Company sent over a 3-minute edit of Rob Maitman. Let's check it out. Straight from Israel, Anir and friends sent over this little video of them shredding the streets of Israel. You guys want to check it out?
I let them go, I may say why, yo. I let them go, let me go. You can't control life, cause I'm Jaja's son. You can't control life, man, you have to run up and down. You have to run up and down.
Man, I make me hear it from the firehouse, man. Man, me want me hear it from junglist, man. Me a go bring down me son and tell us a little short, man. Easy!
This a break, come on, my man. I'm gonna feel away from my corner, could even say, boss DJ.
Collapsing Skateboards just had their 8th anniversary and they had a heated session on a triple set. Let's check out this recap edit from Alberto Scatton. AM, right coming right around the corner is Tampa AM 2019 on November 7th through the 10th. You want to grab your tickets, find out more information, or sign up, go to spottampa.com. In a small town in Georgia, there was this huge skateboard event called Woodstock that was held at Collins Compound. You guys want to check this out? Let's do it. Let's bring in Myles Strampello. Yeah. What's up, dude?
What up?
How you doing, man?
Good, how about you?
Thanks for, this park is sick, dude.
Yeah.
When did this get built?
I got built in March by Skatelight and King Ramps.
Oh, sick.
Huge
yeah.
thank you to them.
Hell yeah, dude. Definitely. Well, you know, it's a beautiful day today.
Yeah.
Skate a little today. You jumped over that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. You ready to get this thing started?
Yeah.
So what got you into skateboarding?
My dad actually took my first steps to a skateboard. My dad used to skate a bunch when he was a kid and then had a kid, so I had to stop, and I walked to his board and kind of started after that.
You remember what board it was?
No, it was probably just some old board that he had just laying around in the garage, honestly. And then I used to push on my knees.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
and
dude.
then I dropped in like a year later.
What?
I think it was that year.
That year?
Yeah, 3 years old.
3
My
years
dad,
old?
like,
Hold
hold my
on, 3 years
hand.
old dropping in?
Yeah, my dad like hold my hand in, and then after that I just kind of went off.
Dude, that's...
Dad built a little mini ramp in the backyard.
What?
That's pretty much what started it all.
So you skated the mini ramp when you were 3 years old, or 4, or what?
Yeah, it was originally built for my brother, but he wasn't into it,
Oh,
so
was it?
I like kind of took it.
So you took the family jewel. You're like, hey, you know what, brother? You ain't
Yeah.
doing this. I'm doing this shit, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. So what else? I mean, what do you like about skateboarding?
You can go hang out with your friends. You could get sponsored, get whatever, like pretty much if you work your ass off, you can get free stuff.
Yeah.
It's sick because you could get this.
Yeah,
and
you definitely is.
Like this is like a dream come true. This is like amazing.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, you can go street skate, you can do this, you can go have fun. It's just, I don't know, I honestly don't know what I would do without it.
And did you design this park yourself, or is this something that?
Well, Keen,
okay.
Corey, was like, all right, let's come up with a spot, and he created it, and then we made a little adjustments, like made like this, and made like the rail adjustable, and like, so he helped out with it a lot.
That's sick. And what's your actual dream park? If you can, let's say one day you're like, you know what, Keen, I want to do something different. What would you do make different in the back here?
Definitely like a 8 or 9 stair like handrail.
Yeah.
Just something to like, so I could actually like this is sick, but like that would be insane, like having like just like a big quarter at the beginning and then like 8 stair handrail or something like down the side.
Dude, that'd be pretty sick.
Yeah.
Dude. That'd be sick. What would be the roll in? Like back this way or?
That's I don't even know. Like it'd have to be like pushed back a little bit, and then maybe like a ramp like that size right there, but like probably ramp about like 6 feet like back over there, and then the 8 stair.
Oh, sick. Dude. All right. Well, I'm gonna see this park. You better start drawing up and tell Corey, like, go hit me up, dude. So you got sponsors. So who's your sponsors?
I got Van Shoes, Plan B, Destructo, Grizzly, Bell, Bones Wheels, Bones Bearings, Arcade.
Oh, so Chad Foreman hooks you up on that?
Yeah.
I grew up with Chad, dude.
Yeah, and Sick Trick.
Okay.
And yeah, they hook it up. Like, it's insane. I've been on Plan B since I was 8.
What?
Got on Vans like about
8? So we did your interview with you when your first interview was 7, right?
Yeah.
Well, how'd you feel about that?
I was like, my dad was like, we're gonna go do an interview. I was like, okay. And then I was 7. I didn't like know what anything was at the time.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then I forgot the name of the bowl. But you guys are saying the name of the bowl, and it's like my dad's good friend. And they were saying the name, and I was like,
it
I
Chicken
don't
Bowl?
know. It was Chicken Bowl.
Chicken Bowl?
No, it wasn't. No.
Okay, all right. I don't remember. That was like
Chicken
what? That many years ago. I'm, my old age. I can't remember it.
Yeah, it was a while ago. But no, and then I was like, wait, what? And then my dad was like, no, it's my friend's bowl. And I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Hell yeah.
Like I know this bowl. And yeah, that was a sick interview. And then actually the other day I saw the magazine.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Sick, dude. Definitely, that's pretty cool, man. I mean, you coming up from 7, now you what, 13? 14. Coming sponsors, got your own backyard skate park. I mean, this is like every kid's dream right here, man.
Yeah, it's insane. Huge help to my dad and his girlfriend Elisa. She's a huge help in
Hell yeah.
with all this, keeping the house clean. My mom.
Yeah, I like that. Keeping the house clean is a major thing.
Yeah.
They get onto you with cleaning the
It's
house.
super sick because Skatelight hooked this whole place up.
Yeah.
I got every sheet
That's
for free,
sick, dude.
and I honestly don't think this would have happened without Skatelight and Keene.
Yeah, and then how'd you get on Plan B? How did that work out?
So I originally was on Termite, and then I was gonna get on Elephant Skateboards.
Who's hooking with the Termite? Was it?
Heidi Lemon.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because I knew the Tally who used to do
She
Termite.
was like my skate mom.
Oh, okay.
I went to Minneapolis with her and Minnesota.
Oh, you did a Grom thing?
I did the Top Grom.
Yeah.
Won
okay.
that.
Hell,
when
dude.
she was there.
Hell yeah, dude. That's a huge
I was
thing,
8
dude.
at the time. No, I just turned. I just turned 8, and then I was like, I honestly think I want to move on. You guys have been a huge help because I was on there since I was 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was
Were
supposed
they
to get
cool
on.
about it or what?
Yeah. I was originally supposed to get on Elephant Skateboards.
Oh, was that Mike Vallely's thing? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they didn't have the size boards because I was riding a Tic Tac. I was riding the tiniest
You're running a
board.
4.5,
I was riding,
right?
yeah. And so he knew the owner. He knew a TM of Plan B, Ryan.
Ryan Denham.
And yeah.
Yeah, good homie.
He's amazing. And he was like, yeah, we'll hook him up. We'll just give him some boards till you have them. And I was like, when I got the box, I was like, oh my God, because my dad's always told me about Plan B, and it's just an amazing company.
Yeah.
And then I was like out of the boards. I was like, yo, I need I need some boards, and they're like, we don't have your boards yet. And then so he asked Ryan again, and Ryan was like, well, what do you want to do with this kid? And he was like, I basically want to give him a stepping stone for you guys. And he was like, if he wants, we'll take him. And then he hit us up, and I was like, I'm sorry, but I love Plan B. So I've been on Plan B for 6 years now.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. I mean, Plan B has so much history because you got from Mike Carroll, Sean Sheffy, Pat Duffy. It goes on and on and on.
Colin,
all those guys. Even Alf and so many people that rode for Plan B, and now you're the new generation of Plan B. I mean, how's that make you feel?
It's insane because I can skate with Chris, Shex,
Do they
Alex
inspire you
Sargente.
to step up a little more?
Chris Johnson's my favorite skater. Him and Danny Way are my favorite skaters.
Okay.
And so
You don't fan out, do you?
Huh?
You fan out first, or you don't fan out anymore?
Nah. Well, if I'm with them, I'm like, all right, I need to step my game up. I need to show them.
Yeah.
But it's sick because they're not oh, he's just a little kid that's not skate with him.
Yeah.
I've been out with Plan B, I want to say about 4 times.
Sick.
And going street filming with them, and it's so insane because you'll see this 10-foot drop 10-foot 5 block that you're who would skate this, and you see Chris roll around the corner and big flip, and you're like, okay,
yeah, I'm not touching that.
Yeah, you're like, all right.
You're on your Instagram okay, I'm gonna take a clip of that.
And I miss it because I'm watching. I'm like, oh, okay, that just happened.
That's pretty sick, dude. I mean, that's a good experience to have, having those guys to basically raise you into skateboarding, be your skate dads or whatever, to teach you the ropes of skateboarding and which way to go and how to do and motivate you and push you to the next limit, skateboarding. And one more question, what's your feel, Olympics is coming up next year. What's your feel about it? How do you feel about that? Do you think it's going to change it? Do you think skateboarding is going to be the same?
It's definitely going to change skateboarding.
You think so?
My honest opinion is
your
I'm
honest,
not the biggest
straight
fan
opinion.
of it.
Yeah.
Because I like how it's skateboarding. It's definitely taking a little bit away from skating.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, but don't get me wrong, it's amazing how they're having it in the Olympics.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be gnarly. You got Brazil with.
Basically, handing a trophy.
Yeah. And then you got here. You got Nyjah. You got Chris. You got Zion. You got Jagger.
You got Jamie Foy.
Yeah, Jamie. It's gonna be a hard one, but.
And then you got China too. Now China's
stepping
stepping up.
Yeah. Like, I remember like a year ago, the Japanese team came, and they were all trying to skate, and I was like, what the hell? And then I saw one of the kids that were there that didn't even know how to skate doing like a kickflip back tail the other day, and I was like, God, like, these kids' determination is insane. Like, go to Brazil for a year, come back insane.
Are you gonna go to Brazil for a year?
I hope. That'd be insane.
Dad might ship you off. All right, you're going to Brazil. Go hang out there.
That's crazy how, like you have Flipmoto.
Yeah.
That kid is insane.
Yeah, he is, dude.
And he came here and he's like, well, I had this, and you guys have all of this.
Mm-hmm.
Let me show you how to do it.
Really? He did that?
And he's that kid. I went to Woodward with him for a week.
Okay.
And he was like, he would love milkshakes. Only thing he'd have was milkshakes. And he's like, the food here is no good. He's like, I need to go back to Brazil and eat some food. And then he's like, the only thing he'd eat is pizza and a milkshake.
Damn.
And then so we'd make him do tricks for milkshakes.
Really? He was like, all right, do a kickflip. All right, here's a milkshake.
I was like, all right, heel flip front board down 3-5-3 first try. Let me go milkshake. He's like, okay.
What was his milkshake to go to?
Chocolate milkshake. I like introduced it to him.
Oh, you did?
I was like, cause I'm vegan. I can't have that stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's like, I don't know what to get. I was like, milkshake. And then he's like, okay. He's like, oh my God, this is good.
That's sick, dude. And you said you're vegan, so do you think eating vegan, being healthy, does that help you a lot with your skateboarding?
A little bit. Like it's like other like people's opinion. Like I was just always like told to never eat something with a face.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, it's always been like that, but people think, like, oh, you're vegan, you hate on people that eat meat. Like, I don't care. Like, it's just my choice. But I definitely feel like it helps, like, stay fit. It helps, like, you don't have to worry about really getting food poisoning that much because it's natural.
It's plant-based.
Yeah, it's plant-based. And then now they're having all that Beyond Meat stuff.
Oh, dude, I'm all about that Beyond Meat, dude. That's
and it's
pretty
crazy
good.
because, like, I took my friend to Del Taco and I got him Beyond Meat taco and he didn't even know it was fake meat.
He was like, dude, this is good.
Yeah. And then, but I don't know, I think it's sick, like, but when people ask me, like, I want to go vegan, I'm like, go vegetarian first because you can't quit dairy like that.
No, you can't, dude. I mean, I'm not vegan, but I eat anything. I mean, I'll eat, like, cows, plant-based, whatever, you know. You throw termites, I'll cook up some termites and barbecue that thing and eat it, you know. I don't care. You know, I'm a foodie, but no, I just noticed that, like, a lot of, like, vegans and a lot of people are eating healthy, and it's also helping them a lot with, like, athletes and skateboarding and surfing and are getting more healthy and stuff like that. Do you feel like it has helped you a lot with skateboarding? Like, give you more energy, give you more...
Yeah, but like, it's crazy because I saw saying, like, there was, like, so many people out there that, like, are, like a lot of surfers and swimmers are vegan just because they feel like it's gonna help them, and I feel like it does.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know why, but I feel like it just like it's natural, so it's not like cooked. Like you don't really have to like.
It's not grilled.
Yeah,
it's not like,
grilled. It's not processed. It's not processed. Yeah. It's
not. You know, it's not like coming from like a factory like from Thailand or whatever. You know, it's cut up like 6,000 feet. You know.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Well, you gave us this video. Tell us a little about this video.
I filmed it about a year ago. Like I've been filming it for a year, but it's a little old.
Okay.
Because I've been getting hurt lately. Like last week, I bust my shin open.
Damn.
A month before that, got heel bruise.
Oh shit. Dude.
Yeah.
You're like killing yourself there.
Yeah, and so this is some like old footage. I just threw it together, and I was like, all right, it's not terrible, but I'm gonna come out with a better one soon.
All right. Well, you ready to check it out?
Yeah.
All right. Let's check out this video, dude.
Yo, some people was born in heaven with a silver spoon in their mouth and had everything handed to them on a silver platter and never had to work hard for nothing. Then there are some people that was born in the opposite world of those that was born and had to work hard for everything they got. Never had nothing handed to them and never will. I'm only at the age of 10 and it already seems to me like 10 over dead end. Slow mo, smoking mad crack, we're popping out. Fast stack and everyone's fast like holidays got damaged. Cause on Christmas I asked Santa for a father and a hot sandwich. I just can't take it. And every day I ask myself, how will I make it? It seems like my life been cursed ever since I was a child. And how will I make it? I won't, that's how. I'm walking down with a crown, I got no reason to smile. And how will I make it? I won't, that's how. And yo, times was rough, I had to grow up fast. And how will I make it? I won't, that's how. I always knew that I'll end up doing time on the owl. And how will I make it? I won't, that's how. 5 years passed by, now I'm at the age of 15. No more fun and games, it's time to get green. Cause I'm about the worst, it's like my life was cursed. I went to church, prayed every day, and it still got worse. Soon I ran into a couple of guns, started stalking the streets, late robbing suckers for fun. Now every day I shoot with the heat, ain't nothing sweet. I rob for me, the bottle still I don't eat. When I lost control and started going too far, robbers blowing they do more than got smashed by the blue car. Where I grew up, it was a living hell. Then I started to realize I'm better off in the prison cell. Now I can sleep, now I can eat. Can't hit skins, but I wasn't hitting skins when I was in the street. Hey yo, I just can't take it. And every day I ask myself, how will I make it? It seems like my life been cursed ever since I was a child. And how will I make it? I won't, that's how. I walk around with a frown, I got no reason to smile. And how will I make it? I won't, that's how. And yo, times was rough, I had to grow up foul. And how will I make it? I won't, that's how.
Dude, that was a sick-ass video, dude.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. Thanks for coming
Yeah.
on, Myles. You ready to check out the band?
Yep, Cody Davis, right?
All right. Yeah, definitely.
All right,
let's check it out.
I was going with the flow, never thought I'd lose control. Then you walked into my life, honey, you made me stumble. Now I'm left standing here, my direction ain't clear. Wanna know if you're walking with me, so please, won't you stay with me, and don't ever leave me alone. So please, won't you stay with me, and don't ever leave me alone. You can toss your dice and see, live a life of mystery. Just go with your gut. Cause I ain't no prophet, and I ain't no saint. Honey, I'm just a man who wants to love you. So please, won't you stay with me, and don't ever leave me alone. So please, won't you stay with me, and don't ever leave me alone. So please, won't you stay with me, and don't ever leave me alone. So please, won't you stay with me, and don't ever leave me alone. Please, won't you stay with me, and don't ever leave me alone. So please, won't you stay with me, and don't ever leave me alone.
right, you guys ready for Ghost? Let's bring him on, dude. What's up, dude?
What's up, Tommie?
How you doing, dude?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
How's everything going?
It's good. At this cool ramp, backyard park is sick,
I
man.
mean, think about it, dude. Like, you would never expect us to be in Huntington Beach.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be this hot, but I kind of should have expected it.
Hey, I'd rather have this than what's back east is
I
happening.
got this microphone right here.
Oh, you all good?
Yeah.
How was the trip down?
It was cool. It was a little bit of traffic, but then it broke up, and then we got here on time. So.
Where'd you come from?
I came from Santa Monica, but I live in Pasadena.
Oh, okay.
I was in
That's
Santa Monica.
a little bit longer trip from Pasadena
Yeah,
here,
it was
dude.
way quicker in Santa Monica, so.
All right. Well, you ready to get this interview going?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's do this, dude. So, first things first, man. What got you into skateboarding?
Man, I was in elementary school, and there was this kid that was skating, and I wasn't doing anything. I was like playing soccer. I was a kick-ass goalie, man. I was just doing my thing, and then
What team?
elementary school team.
Okay. I thought it was
mean,
like maybe like, upcoming, soccer team or whatever, you
yeah,
know?
just doing some elementary school recess stuff, but
Okay.
it was the best recess goalie, So
All the girls were on like, hey!
no, that came with skateboarding. Like,
Okay.
there was this kid that skateboarded, and I'm like, man, that's cool. It was like you get to go out, and it's not a team thing. It was just a single, like, art.
Mm-hmm.
You just get to create by yourself. There's no coach, there's no team. It's just you and the board. And I'm like, man, I want to do that.
Yeah.
So I went to Play It Again Sports. I don't know if y'all remember what that is, but
I remember that.
I traded in my rollerblades.
Hold on, wait. Rollerblades?
Yeah,
You were a
there was
freebooter?
some in the garage.
Oh,
I
okay,
never
okay.
played with them. I was like,
Okay.
yo,
I'm about to
like,
say, man, you're a
I needed
freebooter?
some currency to give them so I could get a board.
Yeah.
So
You remember what board?
yeah, it was a Snoopy fishtail board, man, with like 2 sets of grip tape. Just not the whole board grip, just the nose and the tail was gripped. So
Okay.
I got
I used
that.
to have an ant board, one of those little boards with like ants on it and stuff like that from
Oh,
Walmart and everything.
word.
Or what was it, Walmart? I don't think Walmart was back those days. I don't even know. It was from like Kmart. Oh, it's Kmart back in those. When I was growing up, it was
Yeah.
Kmart. So yeah,
Okay.
I used to have that right on.
Yeah, man. So I was playing with that for a minute. Went to junior high. I had to lose the fishtail Snoopy board. It can't be out there like that. So I went to Utility Board Shop, and they gave me I bought my first complete.
Utility was one in Pasadena, right?
Oh, Covina.
Covina, okay.
Yeah, it was a Covina shop. And then got my first real skateboard. It was a blank, and then that Indies on it, and I was like, okay, I could do this,
Okay.
And then fast forward a year, and in 8th grade, it was cool. I started learning tricks. And then the dude that taught me in elementary school, shout out Matt, he started doing homework. And I would go to his house, because I moved to Inland Empire, Fontana, shout out. And then I would go to his house after school, and then he would be doing homework, and then I'll just be going out with the neighborhood kids and skating. And then
Yeah.
9th grade, he was just fully into school, and then I was just skating. Got sponsored by a church.
Hold on.
Church
Hold on.
sponsor.
Church sponsor. How this happen, dude?
I mean, they had a little ramp thing set up every Saturday, so I would go and then skate. And then they were like, yo, you need anything? We got you. And then they bought me decks and
Okay.
all this stuff, so they took care of me.
Dude,
and
that's
then-
pretty awesome, dude. A church.
Then fell in love with it, after that. it
Did they
was
have a
like-
park in the back of the church or anything, or?
They brought ramps,
Okay.
and then they set it up in a parking lot, so it was just like super weird asphalt that was soft. So it was just weird to get popped, but we made it work.
Okay.
And then just kept skating, and it was cool.
And then you're like, this is what I fell in love with. This is what I did.
Yeah,
you know?
once I left, because I used to live in Covina, and then when I moved to Fontana, I was like, all my homies were gone. So it was just like, I skated, so I linked with the skate community in IE, and then that's when I was like, okay, I better take this serious now, because this is the only thing that's me.
Yeah.
So it was like my identity. So then it became my identity, just skateboarding. And then honestly, it saved my career because I got sponsored by Pharmacy Board Shop in Fontana. That's when Leo was on the team and all the old school rippers, Matt Allen.
That was all the Baker guys, basically. Some of the Baker guys.
Yeah, so Pharmacy really shot me. They got me on Birdhouse, man, and then that was the end. That was a life-changing event. That was my first major sponsor, and then
How was that, dude? Were you like kind of like, knowing that Birdhouse has such a big history, like Heath Kirchart and Steve Barra.
Yeah, the way that got set up, it was a trip because the owner of pharmacy, Donnie Damron, man, he really took care of me. He was like, yo, man, you're killing it. What company you want to ride for? And I'm like, man, I was thinking about companies that haven't had videos in a long time. So the last Birdhouse video they had was the end. So I was just like, man, let me do Birdhouse. And at that time they had no, black folks on the team. So I was like, yo, let me be the first one, let me try. And then they're like, Birdhouse, you sure? And I'm like, yeah, let's give it a shot, So they sent my tape, and then at the time, Seamus Deegan was the team manager. And then he was feeling my tape, and then 2 weeks later after they sent the tape, I get a call at home, and I thought it was a prank call. He was like, we're looking for Darrell, because they were using my real name at the time. And then I was like, oh, well, stop playing, and hung up.
Hold on, you hung up on the team manager?
Yeah, I hung up because I thought it was one of my homies playing with me. And then he called back, and he was like, yeah, man, I think a connection got lost, but yeah,
You're like,
I'm with Blitz Distribution, and we're looking for this guy. And then I'm like, oh, this is for real. They don't know about Blitz. So then, yeah, man, that's when it all started. And they flew me to Tampa Am.
Oh, you skate Tampa Am.
Yeah.
How was that experience, dude?
I blew it. It was my first real contest, so.
Yeah, I'm from Florida, so I mean, I used to go to Tampa, all the Tampa Am, Tampa Pros, all the time.
Yeah, so those ramps are slick.
Yes.
So slick. I mean,
and hot.
It was a trip, man.
The party life out there is pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's what messed me up. The night before, I was just out drinking, like reconnected with so many friends because everyone was in Florida, and I'm like, man. And then my TM forgot that I was in the first heat. So I woke up like 10 minutes before my first heat.
Oh,
and
shit.
I'm like, man, I don't even got the course down. But then I just had to run it. And I ran it and then blew it. But
hey, at least you
it was a good experience.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, at least you got the experience of that, Got the experience of Tampa Am, and now, when you go back to Tampa, you know what to do,
Yeah, literally. Probably make it out there.
It's coming up in the year.
Yeah, maybe, man, because now it's we'll see. We'll see if we make it.
Schaefer, I know you'll be watching right here, dude. Get him on Tampa Pro, man.
Hey.
So Birdhouse is that's pretty sick, dude. To be like I said, be part of that history of Birdhouse. So what was the experience of that, going on road trips with those guys?
Birdhouse was amazing, and I got to go to different countries. Like we went to Australia, and Australia was insane. Sydney and Brisbane showed mad love to brothers, We were out there, and then we did this demo and did doubles with Tony Hawk. That was a trip.
Oh, how was that skating with Tony Hawk, dude?
Man,
did you fan out a little bit, or?
Well, when I first met him, I was just like, dude, this guy's a millionaire. Like, I played his video games. Like, this is a trip, And then Brisbane kind of broke the ice for me because we were skating this demo, and then he was like, doubles right here. I'm like, for real? And he was like, yeah. So I did a kickflip front disaster on this transition wall. Kids went crazy, and then he did a 540. And I'm like, damn, I'm actually doing doubles with homeboy. Like, this is a trip. So that broke the ice with me and Tony, but I knew him for months before that. But skating with him like that on that level in a different country was mind-blowing to me.
Yeah.
But it worked out, and it was really cool.
And other than that, what's your other best experience, memory that you have, like with Birdhouse?
We went to Europe and Italy. We were in Rome. We got to see the Colosseum, and that was insane. Like, I'm over here in Italy for skateboarding. I'm like, man, this is insane. I didn't think a toy that I got from Played Against Sports would take me all the way across the world, because no one in my family got to travel like that. So. It was insane. That was my best memory, was Italy. Yeah. Italy. Seeing the Colosseum.
How was the street skating?
Man, the streets were all cobblestone, which was a trip to me. I'm like, yo, wait, how's this work? But there is some sidewalks and stuff, and then most of the spots were epic. There was just looked like skate parks on the street, like ramps in the middle of the streets and stuff. I'm like, man, this is a trip.
Yeah.
So that's honestly my best memory, was Italy. That was really cool.
That's pretty sick, man. I mean, doing all that. I mean, coming from, you know, from Pasadena, from, you know, from that side, and then getting, you know, from getting your first board from, you know, Play Against Sports to riding for companies and you know, riding for Birdhouse, and like, you know, that's amazing.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Shout out to Birdhouse, man. You guys changed my life and my whole perspective of skateboarding as a community, you know?
Yeah.
So I just thought it was just whatever, but then going to a different country and then being at the airport and then meeting strangers being like, what are you here for? I'm like, skateboarding. They're like, oh, for real? It's like, yeah. You know, Tony Hawk's over there.
And they probably like, oh, they're like, oh, I'm gonna
Now
get
you
an autograph.
lie, you know? So it was a good experience, right, for Birdhouse.
Yeah. And then when did things change between you and Birdhouse and all that?
The Europe trip, a lot of the guys that was on the team when I was on the team, a lot of like Matt Ball, Sean Eaton, all the Vegas heads,
Yeah.
they left, so it was just me and then a couple of the new people like Jaws and all these other people coming on, so it was just kind of like, it was a different scene and the trips were different, so it was just kind of, we kind of parted ways slowly. It was on good terms though.
And then where'd you go from there?
Oh man. So I went a couple years without a board sponsor, just kind of bummed out, to be real, like depressed, because I was traveling, going to different countries, to not traveling at all, just being in LA, like no board sponsor. I got flow from Think Skateboards when they were still around.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. That was when like Cody McTy, and all those guys
Dave
were over.
Kuczynski and all them. So I was just kind of like trying to figure out my direction. It was rough. It was a real rough time, but I made it to the end. I met my now fiance, which helped me
Congratulations,
quit drinking.
Congratulations on that.
So then once I sobered up like 3 years ago, everything started going a little bit better. And then got my first pro model with Hurt Life Skateboards.
Oh, sick, dude.
And then got 2 pro models out of them. But now I'm riding for Bruhara Skateboards, working on my 3rd pro model.
Oh yeah, dude. That's sick.
And this video is probably coming out Halloween.
Halloween.
Just shout out to Bruhara, man, for, you know, keeping me going here.
And how'd you get on Hurt Life? How did that work out?
Oh, it was cool. I was at ASR, and then it was after ASR. We were just trying to figure out what party we were gonna go to. Passed by a restaurant, and then longtime homie, it's TM's Hurt Life. So I ran into him at some restaurant. He was like, dude, are you getting boards from anyone? I'm like, man, honestly, I'm not really skating right now. I'm just chilling. He's like, dude, let me give you boards. And then him giving me boards got me back into like, okay, yeah. Remembering who I was as a person. So it was just like, okay, skateboarding is me. All this other stuff is just trash and around me. So got me going, and I put out a part, and then that part was like, dude, you should have had a pro model a long time ago, years ago. So they gave me my first pro model with that
How
part.
was that feeling, dude? Getting your first pro board, dude.
It was crazy.
Well, think about it. I mean, coming from a soccer kid to a Play Against Sport, having a Play Against Sport, Birdhouse travel, and to have your pro board. What was that feeling, dude? Tell me that day of you getting your first pro board. What was that feeling like, dude?
It was a trip to me because I went after Birdhouse. I went so many years without skating because I was just like missing all the places I've been to, like Australia, Italy, and all this. I'm like, man, like, am I ever gonna get there again? You know, just second guessing myself. And I don't know, when I started skating with Hurt Life and then got that pro model, I'm like, okay, all that was for a reason. Like, all this was meant to be. It was all in the universe for me to go through that rough space so I could rediscover myself as a person, you know? So it was life-changing.
Were you like this? Like, dude, I finally did it?
Yeah,
Like, did you go in the
I
corner?
put all the decks, because they sent me a box of decks. I put them all on the bed, and I was just staring at them for a minute.
Did you have
took a picture.
Did you have a little tear in there? Like,
Oh,
damn.
no tears, but put it all on the bed and then took an Instagram picture of it. I'm like, man, it was good.
It's a good feeling, you know,
experience.
to have that and know what you've been through and to get to where you're at, you know.
Yeah, and then the second one, having the second model, the Gucci Ghost came out.
Oh, I remember that.
Cool.
I seen that one.
It was
dude.
all little fake Guccis and the Ghost in the middle. It was cool.
So let me ask you, where'd you get the name Ghost?
Oh, man. This story goes back. In my pharmacy days, they had a mansion in Victorville, and then they'll invite all the kids from each shop in different cities to come party at the mansion, you know? So it was Victorville, it's the desert.
Yeah, there's
so
nothing out there.
outside of the mansion, the backyard and stuff, just dirt, cactus, all this, you know, desert stuff. So I would get, this is a funny story, I would just get wasted, right? And then just disappear, be by myself for a minute. And then Brian Herman would be like, dude, where homeboy go? Homeboy's always dipping, like, dude, man, we call this dude Ghost, man. This dude's always gone, like. So then I got my first checkout in Transworld. Rest in peace, Transworld. Love the mag, man. Yeah. Sucks, but got my checkout, and then they said Ghost in the checkout, and I'm like, oh, damn, I guess it's for real now. Like, it's in the magazine, so everywhere I went after, everyone was like, oh, Ghost, right? And it was like, oh. You're like, all right. I got the little tat on the hand, so it's like an alter ego. It's me, he's Ghost when I can't be Ghost, you know?
Yeah.
So
you just put that up, hey, don't mess with me, I'm grossed out right now.
So it kind of stuck with the first magazine ad.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's actually it's a solid name to have, dude.
Yeah, right?
I mean, mine is Bigger Figure, don't even ask me. I don't even know, dude. I don't even know, dude. I don't even know why. I think my co-owner Carl called me Bigger Figure those back in the days, or I have no idea. It must have been a drunken night. I have no idea. But
it works.
It works.
You know?
Only certain people know it, but it's only certain people knew it, you know?
Yeah, at the time.
Yeah, definitely. Now people know it now. But that's pretty sick. And then, like, how did you come from Hurt Life to Brouhaha?
Oh, yeah. Well, Hurt Life was going through a little rough patch of, like, creative ideas and stuff, and I found myself helping the TM a lot. Mm-hmm. And then he's a triathlete now, so he's doing running, swimming, all that other crazy stuff. So he really wasn't into skateboarding anymore, so I didn't really feel my career progressing with them.
Yeah.
So Norman Woods was like, dude, who are you getting boards from now? After me and Hurt Life parted ways, and then I'm like, not really anyone right now. I'm kind of doing my thing, trying to figure it out. And he was like, dude, just ride for Brouhaha, and I'm like, okay. Let's do it.
Patrick's a good homie, so.
Yeah, it was like one of my day ones was on it, so I'm like, man, let's run it. Let's run it.
Yeah, it's a good solid company, definitely. You know, the good solid team, stuff like that.
And their graphics are insane. Like this one right here, like all these are witches.
Yeah.
You know, they have like a little dark. Like
witches.
Ghosts and witches, you know? It kind of.
Hey, it fits you. As the universe telling you, it fits
kind of fit the whole ghost personality. So I'm like, man, let's do it. Like, this works. So my first pro model with them is going to drop on Halloween.
Okay, right when the video drops, huh?
Yeah.
You hyped on this video part?
Yeah, I mean,
been working hard?
It's cool because it's like, I get to incorporate all of my skills in it, like transition, rails, and everything all comes together. So I'm looking forward to this.
And do you have a song picked out for it and everything?
I have like 3 songs in mind, but
which ones?
I can't tell.
I was trying to get that little sneak peek, man.
It's gonna be a surprise, but it's gonna be good music.
And you got a guest with you right now.
Oh yeah, man. I brought. Shout out to my sponsors real quick.
Sorry. Yeah, sponsor, my bad.
Yeah, I got Bolts and Hose Hardware Company, Acid Wheels, which is the best wheel company I feel.
Yeah.
Skate Bomb Wax, which is with me right now, man.
Okay.
Jessup Brouhaha. So we're just out here trying to do it. But yeah, I brought my homie from Skate Bomb.
Let's bring him on, dude.
Let's get it. Earl, you want to come through?
Come on through, man. Come on through. Welcome on, dude. Welcome on the show. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, over the head.
Oh, there we go. Tell us a little about you, man. To introduce you to the audience. Who are you? Name, everything.
Well, what's up, guys? I'm Earl. I'm Skate Bomb.
I got the drink in hand, too.
Yeah. I got that Boochcraft. But a little bit of story about Skate Bomb. Just out skateboarding.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
No one had any wax at the spot. We were trying to skate the ledge at Staples Center. I don't know if anyone's been there. But there's a couple of ledges up there. No one brought any wax, so all I had was chapstick. I was like, fuck, I want to skate. We're all here, like, let's not waste this time. We're going to use this chapstick. So use the chapstick, skate session went well. Then after that, on the way home, we were on a red line going back to NoHo. I was like, dang, man, like, I wish I could just, if I had wax, like we carry chapstick, we'll never go to a spot waxless again. So, right there, when I thought of that, I kind of said it out loud, and I had a friend there, Matt Ortega. He kind of gave me this look like, what? Dude, that's awesome. I was like, really? He's like, yeah, man. So not too long after that, I made a couple of samples, start using it, people start seeing it, and was just like, yo, that's dope. Can I get some? And I'm like, really? You like it? And they're like, yeah, man, let me get that.
It's kind of convenient,
So I
though,
was like,
if
all
you think about
right.
it.
So I just kind of started making it,
Yeah.
and just skateboarders kind of just start gravitating towards it. And, you know, I've been more than thankful because, honestly, I thought it was a joke, a gimmick. No one was going to respect it, and I've got nothing but love. So, you know,
Yeah.
I'm thankful. It keeps me motivated. It keeps me going. It keeps me happy. Keeps me focused. And I don't know. There's nothing better than being involved with skateboarding. I'm happy for this community. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's the greatest thing ever. So thank you, skateboarding. Thank you, Skatebomb. Thank you, everyone who's been supportive. And
And one last question, where can people get that at?
you can get it damn near everywhere, man. Honestly, I've been fortunate and have worked out some deals with some people, and it's available almost everywhere. So
You hear that, guys, right
Most
here.
important part, they're all
Right there.
different flavors, and they all smell different.
and if the
So-
shop doesn't have it, let me know, and I will get in touch with someone that can get it there. You know, I make it all at home, all homemade, handmade, me made, and it's just it's what I do.
And where can they hit you up at?
Skatebomb Instagram, Skatebomb Twitter, Skatebomb anything. You just type in Skatebomb, something will come up, and that will link you to me.
Cool, cool. All right.
Skatebomb is a thing, and it's real.
Oh yeah. Well, thanks for coming on, guys.
Yeah,
definitely,
sure.
definitely. Thanks for coming on. Well, I want to thank the all our sponsors. Thank Jules and the Strampello family letting us come out here film in the backyard. I might say the last name wrong, but I apologize. but I definitely want to thank everybody. And you ready to check out the band?
Yeah, man, I'm
All right.
with it.
All right, let's check out Colby Davidson.
Go.
Yeah.